Some people see hyperscale data centers as Pac-Man, with a voracious appetite for our natural resources, water and electricity, not to mention the negative impact on our health, safety, and welfare. These data centers have become bones of contention, pitting communities against their local governments, while others see data centers as a godsend, that is, cash cows, paving the way to reducing and or eliminating our fiscal deficits. The solution may lie somewhere in between and begs this question: how do we incorporate data centers into our communities where the environmental impact is reduced, the creation of jobs are long-term, the energy is renewable, and the commercial tax base escalates? Sounds too good to be true? Let's explore this socio-economic model and see if the benefits really outweigh the costs. You be the judge.
Welcome. Today, we're diving into a really transformative proposal for Prince George's County. It's called the Medical Innovative District, and it's all about aligning with the county's biggest strategic goals. We're talking about a whole new way to think about development, one that puts community health, sustainability, and economic strength right at the forefront. Okay, so here's our game plan. We'll start with the opportunity. You know what, kick this whole thing off. Then we'll get into the big vision for these medical districts. After that, we'll break down the four main pillars holding it all up, look at the economic and fiscal impact, the numbers, and wrap up with the partnership that makes this all possible. Let's jump in. All right, first up, an opportunity for innovation. And really, this is all about rethinking data centers for community benefit. We're going to start by talking about a real challenge, one the community has been very clear about. But you know what? Those concerns about traditional data centers have actually opened up a door for a way smarter approach. We're talking about turning a potential headache into a massive win for the county. So this really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's a tale of two approaches. On one hand, you've got your traditional data centers, the old way of doing things. They're just massive energy and water hogs, and let's be honest, they offer very little direct benefit back to the community. They're just there. But then you have the MID vision. This is a total game changer. We're talking about assets powered by clean, on-site energy that actually provide essential community services. They're multifunctional, not single-use. It's a completely different mindset.
So what's the solution? It's the Medical Innovative District. And what's so important to understand here is that this vision directly aligns with Plan Prince George's 2035. This isn't some idea we just cooked up. Nope. This is a concept designed from the ground up to actually execute on the vision the county has already laid out for its future.
So let's define this thing. What exactly is a medical innovative district? Well, think of it as a whole ecosystem, specially zoned for this purpose. It's a place where technology is there to serve community health, where waste actually becomes clean energy, and where our local producers can really thrive. And it's all anchored by the most stable sectors you can get, healthcare and food. That's the key to its resilience.
Okay, now for the pillars of the district. Let's break down the core components of this whole ecosystem. There are 4 of them. And while each one is distinct, you'll see how they all lock together to create something really special. First up, Pillar 1, the AI Data Hub. Now this is the tech backbone, but forget what you know about giant data centers. This is different. It's a decentralized network of smaller hubs. Think of them as providing that critical last-mile data infrastructure, bringing it right into the community. This is what's going to power all the modern AI and telehealth services we need. And it's all going to be managed by the National AI Academy. Next, Pillar 2. The primary care clinic. And it's really important to see this as its own distinct component. This is the brick-and-mortar facility, a place where residents can actually go to get healthcare. It'll house things like AI-powered mobile labs and, of course, primary care services. This is where the tech from the hubs gets put into action, offering things like predictive health analytics and advanced diagnostics to everybody. It's all about increasing access to world-class healthcare, which, you guessed it, is a huge part of Plan 2035. Pillar 3 is the Agricultural Commerce Hub. And wow, this one tackles so many things at once. We're talking about establishing a food co-op and a grocery store. What does that do? Well, for starters, it creates a direct, reliable market for our local Black farmers. It's a powerful way to fight food deserts, build real community wealth, and it even opens the door to leverage trade zones for import and export. It's just a win all around. And finally, Pillar 4, the engine that powers it all. The renewable energy zone. This is where it gets really innovative.
The entire district is going to be powered by these incredible hydrogen waste-to-energy systems. We're literally taking local waste, something we have to deal with anyway, and converting it into clean, renewable power right on site. This completely gets around the environmental problems of old-school data centers. And we're integrating other green infrastructure too, like bioswales and green roofs. It's a full-circle sustainable model.
Okay, so we've seen the vision. Now let's talk about the economic and fiscal impact. Because this isn't just a great idea in theory, it's a powerful engine for the county's growth. Let's look at the numbers.
Let's start with jobs. We're looking at 2,430 total permanent jobs created. And these aren't just any jobs. They're lasting careers in healthcare, tech, and commerce. That's a huge number of families supported right here in Prince George's County. And those jobs, they pay well. We're talking about a projected $243.7 million in total annual salaries every single year. That's nearly $250 million going right back into our local economy, supporting small businesses and strengthening our communities.
So what does that mean for the county's bottom line? It means an estimated $13.1 million in annual county tax revenue. That's new, recurring money every year that we can use to fund schools, fix roads, and support all of our essential public services.
And on top of all that, there's an immediate boost. The implementation phase alone is expected to generate $8.3 million in one-time revenue for the county. So we see benefits right from the start.
Now, obviously, these are the headline numbers, but you don't have to just take our word for it. A complete pro forma is going to be provided for a much more detailed analysis so you can dig into all the specifics. So a big vision like this needs the right team to make it happen. And that's exactly what we have here, a transformative partnership that is community-led and technology-powered.
So here's the team. You've got the Prince George's CDC. They are the community experts, leading the engagement and managing the commercial and agricultural hubs to make sure this benefits everyone equitably. Then you have the National AI Academy. They bring the technological firepower, providing the framework and managing the data infrastructure. It's the perfect combination of community roots and cutting-edge tech.
When you put it all together, it's pretty clear. This is a genuinely transformative win-win solution. It addresses the community's concerns about data centers, it builds a powerful new economic engine for the county, and it does it all while creating a healthier, more prosperous future for everyone.
So, this proposal really is a clear, actionable roadmap. This is an opportunity to do more than just solve a local problem. It's a chance to set a new standard for the entire country. Which leaves us with one final thought, one big question. How will Prince George's County seize this moment and lead the nation in sustainable, community-first development?